All right. Happy Friday. Snowy and cold, but that's okay. So the quotation I have, I think I've used it before a long time ago, but maybe I just have it out and I didn't actually use it, but it's just so profoundly true that I thought we would use it this morning. It's by Anagarika Munindra-JI. Munindra-JI. And I don't know if that's male or female. So the person says, it's all a passing show. Just watch it. So let that sink in for a minute in relation to all that's going on in the world. It's all a passing show. Just watch it. So just coming into your sacred space or creating your sacred space, whichever you feel. And even though with the dream I mentioned before we turned on the recording, there might be a feeling of being lost. Home is always within us. We can always sense home. Like the studio that's called Inward Compass. We have that inner guidance always to follow. And remaining in the moment. So just grow tall like a tree, or Christmas trees without the lights. And I would suggest, if you want, to bring your hands into Bu Mudra or Bhumi Mudra, placing fingertips on the floor and releasing. Just release from the week, this past week, any cares and concerns. Connect with the earth. Just feel her beneath you, providing support. And nurturing us. That electromagnetic energy nurtures us, feeds us. So she is a mother. And just think of the outer world as a movie passing by, like a movie. When you're in your intention and your best self, your spiritual nature, it really doesn't have too much to do with you. In the 3D, we may want to take action here or there, but Notice your breath. Watch and observe your breath now, just with your natural rhythm, not changing it at all yet. Excuse me. Notice your thoughts. Any emotions this time of year, sometimes an accumulation of emotions that haven't been recognized yet. Sometimes they kind of flood in at the end of the year, the beginning of the next. And finally, check in with your physical body. Notice how you feel. If you want to release the mudra now, you're welcome to or not, but just kind of check in with some micro moves. And then just bring palms together in front of your heart. Anjali Mudra. And breathe as you lift arms overhead to attune to breath, moving with the breath. Also cleansing your aura, opening to spirit through your crown chakra, opening to inspiration, ideas, messages. And one more round, breathing up and out. And from here, just with your fingertips touching the ground, just take your your hands and just go side to side, a little bit of a twist, rotating. Just feel your spine from the inside. And then come back to center, bring palms together, breathe, arms up overhead. Turn to your left and open your arms out. Just bring your right hand onto your left knee, left hand around behind you, into a nice twist as you breathe. Deep breaths, expand your ribs. Look over your shoulder. And just like when we use the emojis on social media, we click on a heart and it opens and all these little hearts float up from the bottom of the screen. Just imagine as you squeeze in your twist that all this love, all these hearts come out from your spine, out into your body, out into your aura. And feel it. Feel that love from within you, for you, love for you. Now press down in your sitting bones. Breathe, arms up overhead, lean back, switch your feet. And just come around to the other side. So your left hand on your right knee, right hand behind you. Reach up in your spine and squeeze out all that love into your body. That deep love within you. Let it expand out into your energy field and through all your muscles and joints too. Sending love into your whole body, your whole aura. You can fill the room with it if you want. And breathe. And then press down in your sitting bones. Breathe your arms up overhead. Come back to center. Reach. And breathe out as you come forward in a stretch. Spider walking fingers. And walk your hands back in. We'll go to the back. Bring your hands around behind your hips. Bring shoulder blades a little closer together. Lift your chin, your chest, your ribs. Make a banana shape with your spine to the back. And then release. Just bring your left hand over onto the mat. Breathe your right arm up. We'll come into some swaying side stretches. So in and out. So breathe and breathe out as you stretch over. Breathe, reach and come over. Just stretch your left arm out. Hold the stretch. Look up under your arm. And circle around with that right arm a few times in each direction. So reverse. And one final side stretch. Turn your torso facing your left leg. Bring your right hand onto your left knee. Lift and then scoop your left arm out. Breathe and lift up and back. So you're on the diagonal. Now reach up in center. We're going to go back into your twist just to compare it to the first set. So breathe up and bring your left arm down behind you. Press to your edge. Just see where it's at and how it feels. Notice what happens in your shoulders. It's okay to relax them down. And we'll breathe. Just lift your arms, both arms up overhead. Lean back, switch your feet. And then bring your right arm out and sway over towards your right. In and out. Breathe. Stretch, breathe out. And then hold, rotate, looking up. So shoulders and hips face forward. And make some circles with that arm. Nice big lubricating circles. Reverse. And come back into your side stretch. Reach. And then turn towards your right leg. Bring your left hand onto that right knee and scoop your right arm out. Breathe, lift up, and reach back into a crescent shape with your spine. And then just come back, lift up, and lean back, release your legs out, shake out your knees. And ankles circle around. Reverse. Okay. So before we go any further, let's come into some spinal rocks and then up into half shoulder stand to do some jiggles. So hands underneath, roll on your spine. It should be warmed up enough after the twisting we've done. And then kick up into half shoulder stand. Let your hip bones just rest in the palms of your hands. And then shake your legs. Shake them so that you jiggle your whole torso and your organs slip right into their natural position. You can lift up a little higher onto your neck if you wish. Shake, 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 shake. And optional to lower your legs over your head, flex your feet to get a better stretch. You can also bend your knees and bring your knees to the sides by your ears, and then stretch your legs out.
And then lift them back up into half shoulder stand. One final set of jiggles. Shake, shake, shake. All right. Take your legs out to the side for a passive stretch. Circle around a little more in your ankles. Flex and bend your knees. Straighten legs, point your toes, bend and flex. Straighten, point, bend and flex. Straighten, point. Now take your legs around in a circle, like towards the splits, both directions. So one leg forward, one leg back. Just circle them around in your hips. Both legs up, bend your knees, lower your hips down. Just bring your arms onto the floor. Roll your back one vertebra at a time. Lift your chin and roll down. Now, bring your hands slightly under your hips. Lower your legs. We'll just do a few leg lifts here, okay? Work on our core muscles while we're into this position. Remember to breathe. And focus your energy, your awareness in your core. See how it feels. Keep pressing down in your low back. Now, the next time you lift your legs, just kick forward and rock up into sitting. Swing your legs around to the back and come on to hands and knees. Turn your toes under. Walk your feet back into plank pose. Nice long line. Don't let your hips sink here. And then draw your heels down for downward facing dog. Okay. Just lift your left leg up towards the ceiling. We'll stretch our psoas, bend your left knee, keep your shoulders flush to the floor, and then lift that left hip and knee. And then bring it back down. Other side, lift your right leg up. Bend your knee and open the hip, stretching that psoas area, your hip flexors. And bring it back around. Now lift your left leg up once again. Bend your knee and bring it through, coming into sun pose. Lift your chin, relax your hips down. Now get a good plant with the back of your foot. And we'll come into a prayer twist. Just lift up. Bring your right arm over, all the way to your shoulder if it'll come. Bring palms together. And we'll come into Ganesh Mudra.
Outside fingers turn forward. Slide the hands, hook your fingers. Om Gam Ganapataya Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataya Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataya Namaha. Invoking Ganesh to help us with obstacles. Now to just symbolize releasing obstacles, separate your hands and open your arms wide. That's going to take you into a deeper twist. And then bring your arms down. Back into sun pose. And back into down dog. Okay, right leg up into three-legged dog. And bend your knee. Draw your foot through into sun pose. Further stretching the hip flexors. And with the back foot, make sure you're planted well with the ball of your foot. Press up and over into prayer twist. Use your arm against your leg for leverage. Bring palms together. And Ganesh Mudra. Outer fingers face forward, inner fingers twist in. Slide the fingers, hook your fingers. And Om Gam Ganapataya Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataya Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataya Namaha. Invoking Ganesh, Lord of Obstacles. And release. Open your arms, symbolizing releasing obstacles that are ready to be released and embracing those that are causing us to grow. And release your arms back down into sun pose. Step the back foot in, head to knee or ragdoll. Your choice. Feel the line of your stretch, the backs of your legs. What's the sensation? Now soften your knees. Bring your left hand in between your feet. Take your right hand, place your fingertips on the floor. Take your right leg back. Bring the foot down so the foot is making a T shape. Now press on your left hand and open your body into a lateral angle. You can come up on your fingertips. You can come up on your thigh. Whatever's best for you in this moment, whatever serves you the most. Relax the hips, look up into your palm. And bring your arm back down. Lift into sun pose. And switch legs. Bring the right leg forward into sun pose. Step it in. Head to knee. Now bring the right hand in between your feet. Left hand fingertips on the floor. Take your left leg back. Set the foot down. Heel comes in. Press on your right hand or fingertips
And rotate open into your lateral angle. You want to fit between two panes of glass here. So be aware of your hips and shoulders. You can come up onto your fingertips. You can bring your forearm onto your thigh and look up. So whatever level is right for you in this moment. And bring your hands back down to sun pose. Step the back foot in. Feet hip width apart. And open. Push the floor away. Slowly come up. Slow. You've been inverted. Bring your arms up overhead. Reach up and back. Engage your hips to protect your low back. Lean back. And come forward, bring palms together in front of your heart. Taking a breath. Soften your knees, take your left leg back into warrior one. Breathe, arms overhead. Pivot into warrior two. Now breathe, palms into your heart center. Lift, breathe out, breathe in again. Open out. Press your palms towards opposite directions and send love through your palms to the whole world. Bring your hands in once again. Breathe. Lift. Open out with flexion in your wrists. Send love out. Remember those emoji hearts coming from your spine, out through your body, your aura. Palms, send it to everyone who needs it. Palms in, one more time. Breathe. Up and send out love everywhere. It's coming from you, so the love is within you. And then breathe your knee in. Stretch your hands out long. Taking a breath. Bend your knee back into warrior two. Turn your palms up and pivot into warrior one. Pull back, step it in, bring palms together. Good. Other side. Take in your breath. Soften knees. Reach your right leg back into warrior one. Breathe it up. And pivot into warrior two, maintaining good alignment. Deepen your pose. And bring palms into your heart. Breathe. Arms overhead. And flex your palms. Send love out through your hands all around the world. And lower down, palms together, breathe. Lift. Flex your palms as you bring them out. Send love out everywhere, blanketing the earth into the inner earth, sending divine love everywhere it's needed. Palms together. Breathe overhead.
Last time, send out that love, light. It starts with you and then lengthen through your fingertips. Breathe your knee in for a moment, rest your thigh. Take in a breath. Breathe it out to warrior two once again. And prepare the back foot. Palms lift, pivot to the front for warrior one. Pull back, inhale, step it in. Close your eyes for just a moment and see the results of your love that you've sent out. See the earth shining. Excuse me, sorry. Maybe you see it as pink or magenta, the color of your love blanketing the earth. See it sparkle. Magenta sparkles. All right. And then open your eyes, release your hands, shake it all out. Standing twist, just separate your feet and swing. Lift the outside heel. Come back to center and come down seated on your mat. And we'll come into rocking the baby. Just flex your left foot, bring it in and rock side to side. Now you can also bring your foot into the bend of your right elbow and bring it in closer, rocking the baby. Then bring your right knee out so it's straight out from your hip. Bring your left ankle onto that thigh, foot is flexed. Make sure you pull your heel out from under you so you can sit tall on both sitting bones into four square. Reach up through your crown. Breathe. Breathe out as you hinge forward in your hips, just to whatever level works for you today. Breathe. Breathe some of those magenta sparkles back into you, or pink or light, white light, whatever you used. Press down in your legs and roll up. Lean back and we'll switch sides. Just coming into rocking the baby. Start out easy if you want and increase the stretch. But flex the foot on your right. You can bring that foot into the bend of your elbow. Bring that low leg in closer. Feel the stretch. What does it feel like in your hip? What does it feel like in your waist? Your knee? Try to sit tall as you rock. And then kind of wiggle your left knee over so it's straight out from your hip bone. And then just lay your right ankle on that thigh. And in four square, keep the foot flexed on the top. And breathe. And lean forward, hinge forward in your hips. Just go to your edge and relax there. Now press down on your legs and hips and lift back up. Prepare for Shavasana. And Munindra-JI said, it's all a passing show, just watch it. Now, that's a reminder too that you are the director of your own show. You're the director of your own movie, whatever drama there is. You're the director. So as you relax down in Shavasana, embrace your own movie, your ability to direct it, and release any part of it that doesn't work. Go down into your spine, the center of your spine. Just imagine yourself on a tiny, tiny canoe floating on that cerebrospinal fluid inside your spine. Your inner light, your liquid light, going up and down your spine. Enjoying the beauty, your own sparkles. And start to come back now, aware of your body, aware of the love within yourself and the impact that love has on the world. Feel the sensations in your body. Feel where your body's touching the floor and the spaces where it's not touching the floor. Feel your breath. And bring some little wiggles into fingers and toes. Stretch your arms up overhead all the way back to the floor. Stretch long, draw your low back down against the mat. And then on your next major exhale, bring your arms back to your sides and lift your knees to your chest. Eventually roll to your side and gently press up into sitting. I would like to suggest that you bring your hands back into the Bu or Bhumi Mudra to ground all that you experienced today in your practice, to ground it in action, to continue courageously on your journey. Enjoying the love given and received. Anchoring your growth and achievement in your practice today through the mudra, and then bring palms together over your heart. And the love that you sent out through your palms was over the whole earth. So may you feel your own love as it blankets around you in return. And watch the show. Namaste. I was thinking that this class went to 10:30, so I'm sorry. I'm used to 5:30 to 6:30, and it's like, okay, 9 to 10:30. Oops.
Oops.
And then I remembered Debbie said she had a busy day, and it's like, oh no. So
It's all right. It's perfect. This one, I think it can't get any better. It's like, oh my gosh.
Yes, I agree. Wow.
Aw.
We needed that.
Yay.
I know I did.
Oh,
Wow.
yeah.
Wonderful. Wonderful.